Montreal, who's your daddy? All right, that's enough Shawn Michaels for tonight. No screw jobs tonight, except for one, kinda. Anyway, welcome back, guys. It's Kai the Casual back here with Kye's Top 5. Just got done watching Smackdown. This is your Smackdown Saturday. Let's start off, of course, with our honorary mentions of the night. And the honorary mentions go to daggone near everybody that had some character work going on or some promos. Let me just touch on my notes real quick. You know I like to stay a little bit organized. Just want to give compliments to Motor City Machine Guns for the promo before their match against the MFT. We will talk about that soon. Character work from Alexa and Charlotte is still great and funny and entertaining. Love it. There's other backstage promos that happened as well. We had one with The Miz and Carmelo Hayes reforming their tag team. Miz is making excuses of why he wasn't around for Melo, and yeah, meets with Nick Aldis after he told Melo that he did. Anyway, Aleister Black had a really good video package promo, cutting that against Damian Priest. That was very cool. Really getting over that character. I love it, love it. Anything else of note? Just mini moments between Jade, Tiffany, Stratton, and Kiana James representing Julia. Oh, and then Michin coming in. Not going to give that, full explanation because these are honorable mentions, but I just really want to give a shout out to SmackDown tonight for delivering excellent character work. Let's get into number 5. On my countdown, we have, of course, John Cena. I am not an announcer, okay? Definitely not an announcer. But we had him opening up in one of the best places that receives John Cena, Canada. Canada loves them some John Cena. And he opens up being really honest and open with the crowd that you guys, sometimes they get scared backstage. You guys are going to take over the show. So, we want to step it up back there, in the back. I want to step it up. And he's honest with them. He says, I might not deliver how, you guys want me to, but I'm going to try to live up to it. And bouncing off of the SummerSlam conclusion, he says he's genuinely afraid of Brock Lesnar, but just like before, he's never known to give up and he's never known to back down from Brock Lesnar. So, I can't wait to see that lineup. I know there's, controversy surrounding Brock's return. The fan in me can't help but want to at least see that and then let him go away or whatever. And hey, innocent until proven guilty, so whatever. Yeah. But moving aside from Brock, John welcomes anybody from the back. Similar to the John Cena Open Challenge with the US title. You want some, come get some. He tells that to Brock and he tells that to anybody in the back. And then we get, Ayo! Logan Paul comes out. And this concludes with them, lining up a match. Logan challenges John, and we're thinking, okay, we're gonna see John Cena versus Logan Paul tonight. No, because he goes, Canada doesn't deserve this. I want to do this in Paris, France, at Clash in Paris. So we have John Cena's next match confirmed, at least his next match on pay-per-view, PLE, because we get a surprise attack after this, after John Cena accepts by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul then fended off by Cody Rhodes. And then we get a tag team match, players, because John Cena accepts the match and challenges Drew and Logan to team up against himself and Cody later on in the main event. Very excited to see that later in the night. So that is my 5th moment of the night. Number 4, like I mentioned earlier in honorable mentions, Charlotte and Alexa are, of course, doing great character work. We see them backstage at first, and Charlotte says, "I have a gift for you." We move out to the ring, and we have a celebration celebrating their titles and Alexa's coming birthday. And then we get interrupted, of course, by Chelsea Green and the Secret Service after Charlotte has re-gifted her Lily doll that Alexa gave her back in the day, along with the Charlie doll. And the Charlie doll and the Lily doll now have matching We're Not Friends t-shirts. Love it. But of course, Chelsea Green and her Secret Service come out. Of course, she degrades Charlotte and Alexa in, you know, home country of Canada or whatever. Like, you guys shouldn't be into this. You should be into me. La 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 la. Nick Aldis comes out and makes a match. Of course, Chelsea, you know, tries to cower out. Anyway, the fun ensues with Charlotte versus Chelsea. The Secret Service tried to interfere a little bit. They even introduced the big cake that was placed out for Alexa Bliss by Charlotte instead of Chelsea Green putting Charlotte through the cake. We get a fun moment where an Unpretty Her is reversed into Charlotte's Unpretty Her into the cake, and then hitting the figure 4 and the figure 8. Chelsea taps. Alexa and Charlotte celebrate with cake. You gotta love it. Good guys win. All right, our top three. I'm gonna go back to near the beginning of the show again. These are based on my enjoyment of these moments during the show. So number 3, we get, of course, the battered down Motor City Machine Guns from SummerSlam. Also, back to honorable mentions real quick. I know the backstage moment happened between DIY and Street Profits arguing about that. Character work tonight was fabulous. But yeah, we get an awesome tag team match between the Motor City Machine Guns and the MFT of JC Mateo and Tala Tonga. And of course, you know, Power Game versus, you know, just two well-traveled specialists of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I just love the guys. They're action-packed action. Like, it's awesome. I love it. The MFTs take the win. I did think they needed to take the win here to regain momentum from SummerSlam, so shout out to WWE on that. Afterwards, Solo cuts a promo saying, "I came out here in my gear. No one's here to challenge me. I ain't got nobody back there to face. So we out. Let's go, boys." And before he leaves, Nick Aldis comes out and says, hey, hang on. I do have an opponent for you in Quebec, Canada. Or not Quebec, Montreal, Canada, excuse me. You know him very well. And introduces Sami Zayn, Canada's own Sami Zayn. I was literally thinking at the beginning of the show, it's gonna be a daggone shame if Sami's not on this this show. I think they're in Quebec coming up on Raw too, so he'll probably be on 2 Canada shows, so gotta love it. We have that match going down next in my number 2 moment, which it's just fun action, man. You gotta love it. A good hometown babyface revving up the crowd. Ole, 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 ole. Gotta love Canada. Sami Zayn, you know, all their chants. Yeah, non-title action, of course, because we have to have Sami get a big win here. We have a flash roll-up pin. They mentioned Canada's Pat Patterson as well in this. I guess he was known for doing this as well. Sami wins. Awesome, exciting match. And of course, my number 1 moment of SmackDown this week. But I'm gonna bounce back once again to honorable moments, because before this match ensues, we see John Cena backstage with his former biggest fan, R-Truth, and they do this funny little mirror act moment, even though R-Truth isn't dressing up like John Cena now. And the funniest moment ensues with John Cena saying, "Hey, I was worried about you. You know, you were acting all different. You know, you were attacking people. You were making kids cry." This was all the stuff that he was doing. And I guess this is playing off of the fact that, you know, R-Truth usually gets kind of weird and insane with people, and you know, John Cena turned it on R-Truth. So it was just really fun. R-Truth is back on TV, thank goodness. Even if it was just in this backstage moment. Still, an honorable mention, but it's probably the top of my honorable mentions because you gotta love some R-Truth, baby. Anyway, back to the main event. We see Logan Paul come out, Drew McIntyre come out, then John Cena, and of course, the WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline in our soul, baby. And yeah, a fun tag team match, very exciting action until I would love to be telling you that John Cena or Cody Rhodes got the pin on Logan, but no, we get a low blow from Logan Paul into John Cena, and they start brawling out of the arena to the backstage area. And in the meantime, Cody and Drew have began fighting as well. And then Drew gets on top, and he has the WWE Championship. He's grasping this thing in his hand like, I want this back. I want gold again. So we know what's happening next. But before, of course, he challenges for the belt, we see him assault him brutally on the announce table. Commentary sells this like murder. So, and of course, the executive producer names show up, Lee Fitting and Paul Levesque being Triple H. That's the end of the show. That's the thing we go off on. Very exciting, even if we end on a bad guy, heel moment. But it leads great into the future. We know now that John Cena and Logan Paul will be facing each other at Clash in Paris. And we also can infer that Drew McIntyre is coming for Cody Rhodes' title. Brand new feud. I was wondering where they were going with Cody Rhodes following the second WWE title win off of John Cena. I got my answer. I got everything I could have wanted from this show. We even know that Jade is still going after Tiffany. Michin is going to try to take a crack at Julia. So this was a really, really good episode of SmackDown. Can't argue with it. And of course, it is elevated by a wonderful Canadian crowd. Give yourselves a wonderful hand clap. Thank you for elevating the show, because of course, the fans are part of this operation as well, no matter what a bad guy heel will tell you. But anyway, guys, you know the drill. Have a wonderful day when you see this. Like, comment, subscribe, share it around. Go subscribe to our other social media as well. We are on Instagram under Common Casual Wrestling. We are on TikTok now, and we are on Threads. All right? But you already know. Follow all those things. Subscribe here. And of course, I love you. Enjoy pro wrestling. And for the love of pro wrestling, keep it casual.